Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Patricia Botov is my name, and on my channel I make videos about travel, lifestyle, makeup, food, shopping and the rest. But in today's video I'm gonna talk about how to prepare yourself for your visa interview. Okay, so now finally you have already submitted your visa application, blah blah blah, all the things, and the embassy have now called you for an interview. What are the things you need to consider to prepare yourself for your visa interview? Okay, so now to get your visa will determine how well your interview will go. So always make sure you come back the information you have already submitted for your visa application and other supported documents. But I must also say, to get your visa sometimes must be your lucky punch, because sometimes you might still have the relevant documents, your genuine papers, documents, everything is all right, but still if you're not lucky you might be denied your visa. So to get your visa sometimes is based on luck, but let's not only focus on the luck but rather focus on the interview, how to prepare ourselves. The questions again might differ from country to country, but usually the questions are about yourself, your job, your family, and other related questions about your travel. Dress nicely. You don't need to wear a suit or something of the sort, but at least you should look clean and presentable. As we all know, first impressions can also count. Don't be late. No Ghana time or African time. Be there early because they will serve you first come first serve basis. And then go alone. You don't need to go there with all your family members or friends. Visa interview is between the consular and you, and it normally doesn't take too long time. I remember my first interview, it took around 10 minutes because they don't have all the time to spend on you. That's why you don't have to be too nervous, and then you don't end up saying stupid things when they ask you questions. And there are other applicants waiting outside to be interviewed as well, so they have limited time to talk to you. That's why you need to know the right answers to the right questions when they ask you. When you enter the room, greet them politely, like hello, good morning or good afternoon. Never be like, hi, good morning, how are you, I'm Patricia and blah blah blah. That will not be good, because they are very professional and they keep to their professionalism. No need to try to be friends with them or whatever. Now, if the counselor start to ask you questions, don't get nervous, because they see it and that might not be a good sign. Be confident but not overconfident, because you might appear rude. Next, don't mumbling. When they ask you a question, take your time and answer the question. Don't stand there and get too nervous and rigid. So when they ask you the question, you stand there like and they cannot hear what you're trying to say. It will not be a good, that will be a red flag for them. Take your time and read through the application you have already submitted. So in that way, when you are at the interview room and they ask you question, you know every answer you want to answer, right? Example, those of you who agents did all your processing visa for you, and read through as well. Have a copy when you go home. Take your time and read through. There are some people, after the agent have filled out the forms and add all the necessary documents, they don't even take their time to read through what the agent has written. So at the end, during the interview time, the consular will ask you questions and then you end up saying some nonsense things which might not be good, because at the time of your interview it's only you and the interviewer. No agents, nobody, it's only you. So sometimes I will not only blame the agents. When they do their work, you, the applicants, have your time and go through as well, so you know the right answers for the right questions. Okay, because the consular have your document right in front of their face and they're asking you questions based on that. So if you end up saying some stupid or nonsense things, excuse my language, but then you might be in trouble. Try to give honest answers, no false answers. Trust me, because they can't find out, and if they do, you might be in a bad standing, because they look at your body language, your face expressions whilst you're answering all these questions. They really look at you because they are trained to do their work. Because the moment they see one red flag, it might not be good for you. And if you lie about any documentation and they find out, there is a big consequences. They can completely ban you from getting the visa and other countries as well. They take your fingerprints, so you can't get away easily for some things. You get what I'm saying? I will give you one scenario. Some times ago, I was traveling to Denmark, and I normally take KLM, so via Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. When I got to the immigration officer asked me, "Who is this guy?" I'm not going to mention his name. And I said, "Oh, that guy is our company's project manager. He's the one who endorsed on my invitation letter before I sent to the embassy." So you see, if I would have done something fishy or something wrong and I'm trying to run away from the country, they would have caught me red-handed at the Amsterdam immigration. Obviously, all these embassies, they share a database with other countries. So you really have to make sure you do the right things, okay? These are just a few simple things you need to prepare yourself before your visa interview. It's not so difficult, so calm down, read, just know your answers, the things. They ask you the same question you have submitted. Okay, try as much as you can to know your answers right. This is the end of my video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, share, like, and see you in my next video.